Hello friends, welcome back to Frolics and Finds, where we turn garden moments into daily joys of, in this case, learning. We're putting center stage today a plant in the garden who's most loved by anyone who has a kitchen garden. And I'm talking about basil. Today's August the 1st and my basil is still going strong. Basil is very easy to propagate. You can buy, of course, basil from your garden store, or you could grow this from seeds. Very easy. If you already have one that you wanted to propagate, then you can just get a snippet. It is very easy to propagate. You just get a snip like that, and then you remove these leaves from the bottom, even up to this point, like this, or you can even snip this two here like that. Then you put this on a container with water, and in 7 to 10 days this is going to root. And then of course when you see the root, you just transplant it into a pot or into your garden bed. So this is very easy. So basil is very it loves the sun, but not direct sunlight, about 6 hours of sunshine. It does not like direct sunlight and prolonged exposure to sunlight. If that is the case, then your basil is going to bolt, meaning it is going to produce flowers and it is going to seed and the leaves is going to be bitter. In that time, your basil is basically done. Hi! You want to say hi? Mwah! You want to say hi? So anyway, this basil is really doing so good, even if this garden here is really very sunny, but this actually is under the canopy of my tomatoes here, so it doesn't really get that strong, intense sunlight. So when you see any flowers growing from any of this, that means that it's about to bolt. So you need to snip them off. Like if this is flowering, you need to snip them off to keep your basil from bolting. You need to water it deeply, just like tomatoes. So I have some tomatoes here. So when I'm watering the tomatoes deeply, it waters the basil as well. So once a week, I come here and I just snip and snip and snip like that until I got this very beautiful. Smells so good. In my kitchen, I use a lot of tomato-based recipes. So where I use tomatoes, I will always have or want to have basil to go with it. So that's how I use basil in my household. You can use it for stew, you can use it for salad, pizza, or even pesto. But I don't really use pestos in my cook. I use basil a lot in pasta recipe. The best time to harvest basil is in the morning because, you know, the oils are concentrated. Everything that's harvested in the morning more nutritious, is more delicious. But if you're like me, who's not a morning person, I usually just come here in the evening. That's fine too. I don't see any difference at all. Keep harvesting your basil. Like I said, I come here every week and harvest my basil like that. And the more you harvest basil, bushier it gets, the more lush it gets, and also the more sturdier it gets. I mean, look at this. Look at this. This is my basil. Some people would chop this basil and put it in an ice cube tray and pour olive oil in it and then freeze it. I have not done it that way. Probably I should. I might try it one day. But for me, this harvest, I'm just gonna run this under cold running water and then put it on a kitchen towel to dry. And once it is dry, I take it and put it in a Ziploc. So right now I have 2-gallon Ziploc in my freezer. So what I'm gonna do is this will all be dried, whether in a bouquet garni or on a dehydrator. I'm really loving this. This is my first year of nurturing a kitchen garden, but I've been gardening for a while, but not that I really have a designated fence in for my kitchen garden. This is the first year, but this is also the first year that I have basil probably all season long until the frost. So I'm very proud of this basil. This is one of my success story here in the garden, and I have failures, but this is one of my success stories here in my garden. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you love slow living, cozy kitchen and garden moments, this channel is for you. I hope you would consider liking and subscribing and sharing my channel to grow the community. Let me know in the comment, how do you use basil in your home? Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you again next week. Bye.